Welcome back to the Brick Ring Podcast. I'm your host, Jonas.
Co-host Parker.
Last week we had no camera on Parker. Glad to see that beautiful chop face once again. No offense, we're both chopped, let's be honest.
Ethernet saved my life.
Yeah, so Buddy's internet was kind of unstable. Couldn't really run much without crashing. And was on life support, and the plug was the Ethernet cord, and still is. But we have him here this week, camera and all. Yeah, I don't know, nothing much else. But, we didn't have any PLEs, right? No PLEs. None coming up. Yeah.
Or not SmackDown. SummerSlam's in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, we got a couple weeks to do that. Like I said to you before, independent show Saturday that I'm going to. I don't know if I'm gonna record anything. I might do a little bit, tiny bit. But yeah. Oh, we're gonna talk a little bit about Slammiversary, just stuff that kind of is important to NXT. But yeah. Without further ado, I think I'm ready to go. You ready?
Do we have to talk about Slammiversary?
We know you're sad. We'll start off. We'll get it out of the way.
Okay, fuck you.
It's not my fault your favorite wrestler can't win. I mean, my guy won a gauntlet match on Raw. So basically, Slammiversary was last night. I watched it for the most part.
We tried our best to watch it.
Couple things to talk about. We got some things regarding me and Parker, because Bound for Glory happening pretty close, hour away.
So was Heatwave.
But basically, JC Jane beats Masha Slamovich to become the first ever NXT and TNA Knockouts champion.
I can't believe that. Horrible decision, respectfully.
Was not expecting that at all. I don't know why they're letting them they're taking away everything. You know what I mean? They've taken away both of their world titles and are using them as like consolation prizes on NXT. But I saw a lot of people saying that TNA should invade NXT, and I think that's a good idea.
Like the Raw and like
yeah,
NXT,
that'd be cool.
SmackDown shit.
Don't you agree?
They should show up in like a DX tank.
It doesn't even have to be that. Just, they gotta do something. They have no more mainstream titles.
I want to see like a full-on TNA heel versus like WWE face.
You know, do it.
NXT War Games.
Do that at Survivor Series. Do it at Survivor Series. Because I know Raw versus SmackDown was the most entertaining, but it didn't do anything for storylines. This is a storyline. Do it 5-on-5.
We should do three War Games matches. Main roster men's, and then main roster women's,
and then
NXT.
I mean, it doesn't have to be on Survivor Series. It can be on what's their PLE that they do around the same time? It would be what, like Halloween Havoc? They don't even do anything in November.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think they should do an invasion. That'd be kind of cool, because neither of the TNA men could take home the title. Trick Williams pretended to be injured, stayed on the outside for a majority of the match, slid in, stole the win, in what was a very quick match. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That match was like 10 minutes maybe. Like, I'll check, because Parker accidentally texted me, Joe's coming out. He's like, oh, that was for my uncle. And then I was like, Trick might be hurt, because he was selling it.
Okay, I just want to say.
Let's see.
Oh, we skipped over something. The match before this was the
10:50. No, I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about that.
You're fat.
So it was 10:55 that Joe came out, but he wasn't the last person to come out. And then it was 11:19 when the match ended.
Dude,
so that's like
Trick's
a 20-minute maybe. Trick's was so Oh my god.
I liked it.
It was so
A lot of people
funny.
didn't.
But
Whoop
jeez.
that trick. The crowd was doing the what? Like, did you hear that?
It's so
They
dumb,
were doing
bro.
the Booker T thing.
But it was pretty funny at the same time. But the main thing, the Hardys did pick up the win. They are not retiring yet. They won because Jeff dropped a ladder down from the top of the building. Like, it came down from the
I
roof.
saw that. It was like
It's
a rope ladder. Yeah.
He eventually climbed up it, grabbed the titles, and then he started dancing on it. But then I wasn't paying attention. I look back, and Bubba Ray Dudley is in the ring with the Hardys, and he talks about he kind of glazed them. I'm not gonna lie. And he was like, "We're gonna have the last good tag team match," and I was like, "I don't know if you can say that." But at Bound for Glory, it's seemingly going to be the Dudleys versus the Hardys, maybe in a tables match.
Mm.
But the main point there is that it's in Lowell, Massachusetts, and I know Parker likes to visit there. Parker loves visiting Lowell, Massachusetts.
So, Heatwave's also going there.
Yeah, we know you're like 98% gonna be there.
So my uncle said, "If Joe's not there, would you want to go?" And I said, "Maybe." And then we found out Bound for Glory. He said
He's gonna be there. He's gonna be at Bound for
he's
Glory.
gonna be there. So he said, "If you had to choose, what would you pick?" I said, "Bound for Glory."
Well,
Even though it's not a big pay-per-view.
Also, the Dudleys versus the Hardys,
which
I
the
saw.
Dudleys retirement match, most likely.
Please, I'm praying, like, please don't be DX versus Brothers of Destruction.
Oh my god,
please don't. There's no way, right? Like, the Hardys haven't retired yet.
Okay, I just want to say, Matt's chair. Remember when the guy was on the rope ladder? Matt was giving chair shots to like his butt. Those were kind of shitty. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Did you see AJ Francis go nuts first in between a ladder step?
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
I did. I wasn't watching live at that point, but I saw the clip.
It was really bad. I was watching that live. Oh my god. It was really bad. We also had Mustafa Ali take a dive into the ramp. That was
me and Jonas were watching at the same time. That was bad.
He said he's good though. He talked about it on Twitter today. He said it's nobody's fault but his. He went for a different version of a dive than he usually does. Also, gotta say, BJ Ray on Twitter this morning, people were like, somebody said, why is this match even happening when talking about 3D versus Hardys? And he said, because I made Unk relevant again, is what he said. And so I was laughing because, I mean, it's BJ Ray. We all know what he does. But AJ Styles returned for the first time in like 10 years. So that was pretty cool. Nothing crazy. Basically, Leon Slater is the youngest.
The props, getting props from AJ, that's big.
Yeah,
especially he built TNA.
He is the youngest X Division champion, and AJ was the first X Division champion.
I think Moose should move to the world title scene. Maybe he beats Trick, and then
he's
maybe
taking
Joe
a break.
Beats Oba.
So
Moose,
yeah,
I could see Moose beating Trick, and then I see Joe beating Oba. Am I delusional? Maybe a little bit. You're fat. Sorry.
Oh my, bro, you did not just say that.
What?
Where is it? I'm trying to find the clip. I'm trying to find the tweeter. Tweet. Oh, jeez.
Oh, who did you say Bruce Willis wasn't doing well, by the way?
He said, I made Unk relevant in wrestling again, LMAO. But
who did you say wasn't doing well? Was it Bruce Willis?
Yeah, he's not a wrestler, though.
Prayers out to Bruce Willis, though. I'm just saying.
Alright, now let's get into the actual talk. Why are those making noise?
It's Tiffy time.
They're making noise again.
It's time to play the game.
Bro. Alright, please
like
don't spam. Please don't spam. Please don't spam.
Okay, I won't.
So, moving over to Raw. Just to go over a little bit, we had Roman Reigns return in the main event, where CM Punk won, earning the world title shot at Gunther at SummerSlam.
That's gonna cash in. Jonas calls me delusional. We'll talk about this later.
Lyra Valkyria beats Bailey in a 2 out of 3 falls match and will face Becky Lynch at SummerSlam. Also tonight, it is advertised that Becky has a
Stacked Raw.
proposal.
Stacked Raw, by the way.
This one that I'm talking about now, or the one happening
Yeah.
tonight?
The one happening tonight.
That one's good too. Punk starting. We got Roman. We got Becky Lyra promo. We got a triple threat tag team qualifier.
Sammy Cross.
Sammy Cross. Cross should win. Make what you did
I'll
last
fart
time
if he doesn't
right.
win.
Bro, everybody on Twitter was like, bro, Cross should have won that Night of Champions match.
I would turn your camera off, turn it back on again, because you're wicked delayed on my screen.
Yeah, but my screen is the one that's more important.
Alright, so let me do this.
Can you see me now?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
it's
Okay.
less delayed.
But yeah. Also, I keep forgetting to bring this up. Parker, you know how we have a good decent amount of subscribers for right now?
Yes, yeah.
Take a guess at what percent is actually subscribed.
You're such a loser for doing this.
Take a guess.
10.
About. It's like 13. So, if you aren't subscribed, go subscribe. Stop being weird. Saves you time. It saves you time. If you subscribe, you hit the bell. Then you don't have to, search it up. You can just click on the notification. Just saying.
I just want to say, you sound like one of those like cringy YouTubers, like, only 23% of you are subscribed.
Okay, but we've never said like, comment, subscribe once on this podcast. So I get a get out of jail free card.
All
right.
Free.
So yeah.
Get in for the buffet free. Sorry.
You've got the lifetime pass, let's be honest. Lyra Valkyria versus Bailey. 2 out of 3 falls match. Like I said, Valkyria wins, becomes the #1 contender for Becky's IC title. Becky comes down to the ring, have a stare down. I mean, to be honest, if Lyra doesn't win, it's either Bailey or I don't know.
I think Bailey should win at some point. Okay,
Yeah,
I just want
yeah.
to say I had a weird dream. It was about wrestling. Like
I
I know-
Was it the trampoline again? You get paralyzed.
the what?
Remember, you were like, I curb stomped you on a trampoline. You couldn't walk.
Oh yeah, I also had a dream that like I frog splashed. Anyway, no, it was about just like me watching, and Roxanne was the women's IC champ, and Bailey was the women's US. And then Roxanne and Bailey had a title for title. Roxanne won, but then she got Tiffy's title. Like they merged that titles and got. It was so odd. Thinking about it, it's not gonna happen. And then Jay had Cena's title,
Whoa.
and for some reason, one of the Creeds had Gunther's
What?
title. It was weird. I don't know. I think it was the shorter, stubbier one. I think it's Brutus.
This kid just said stubbier. You can-
Did you see his like? I know this was like a year
yeah,
ago.
we've
Like the
seen
nacho
those.
cheese.
Oh yeah,
review
we've
thing.
seen those.
Bigger than Bailey and Nia Jax's booty. What?
Yeah, and they said he's right or something like that. They were like,
I know Nia took it well, like on Twitter. Somebody
Yeah,
added her
Bailey-
in it, and she
and
thought
Bailey
it
was
was
like,
funny.
he's not lying or something. I don't even know. Here we go. We'll talk about. Oh well, Nikki Bella returns in a 1-on-1 match against Chelsea Green. After the match, Nikki Bella, who won, is attacked by the Secret Hervis, but is saved by Stephanie Vaquer. Don't think we're
Bella's
getting
and
Brie
Vaquer-
Bella. Don't
I
think we're
think
getting Brie Bella.
I think it's gonna be the Bellas and Steph versus the Secret Hervis.
The
and I think-
Bellas and Steph.
I think because I think that they're gonna like not have a partner at SummerSlam, and then they're gonna like how like Bailey got
possible.
injured.
That's possible.
You know, like Bailey got injured and like
Oh
Lyra
yeah,
had
that's right.
Becky as a
Tonight,
replacement.
Lyra and Bailey versus Raquel and Roxanne for the titles.
What?
Yeah, I don't understand that either.
They were just fighting.
Yeah.
That's something you see in my GM.
I know. It's like you get the email. It's like, me and Lyra have been talking. We think we'd be good in the ring together. You know what I'm talking about? Remember when we played for like
Yeah.
5 hours that day?
Yeah. Also, I just want to point out, if you're on Twitter and you're criticizing Triple H's booking, stop being a bitch. Okay? Because if Triple H died
This is
and you're
getting
the one who
clipped.
takes if Triple H dies, I'm not wishing that upon him, hypothetically, and you have to take over his position. People are still like, oh, well, I have certain goals. Sure, you're going to want to give Cody another title reign, or you're going to want to give Jay another World Heavyweight Championship if you don't think he's a bad wrestler. But how are you going to set that up? You're going to say, oh, yeah, Jay's going to fight Punk, and then he's going to work his way up to Gunther. You got to set up stories. You're going to have to take a few months to do that. You're not just going to say, oh, yeah, Jay versus Gunther randomly. Right now, he's feuding with. Who is he feuding with?
Freaking
Nobody really right now.
Braun.
Yeah, them. But stop being a bitch.
That's getting clipped and putting it on everything.
Put it on TikTok, please.
I will. I don't care. We need to put something else on there. That promo has like 2K views.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's all people from my school, so I'm
2,000 people.
Well, I'm not even joking. I think like my entire school has seen that. Like, not even joking.
Probably.
Because like 8 people reposted it, and then it was coming up on everybody's For You page.
To be fair, a lot of kids from my school reposted it. Some people put it on their story. One kid named Caden put it on their story and said, "Is this Unk?" I was like, bro.
I saw one where it was like, Big Justice
I'm
looks
like the
different
youngest.
here.
Oh my
But
god.
that was funny. I can't watch it though because my acting. Oh, I mean,
At FGTV Mike in the
I'm-
comments, that's Jonas.
all right. Yep. Nope. I'm holding that belt. HOSTAGE in Fortnite. Whatever. But me and Parker are about to argue for a little bit. We're gonna talk about Seth Rollins. It's not really argue, but Rollins got injured at SNME. If you do not know, I don't know where you're living. Basically on Raw, they brought the mic backstage, talked to Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman was like, asked about Seth, his status, how he's doing, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, Seth Rollins has until June of next year to cash in the Money in the Bank. The Visionary holds on to this as long as he wants, or something stupid.
SummerSlam.
Yeah, Parker thinks SummerSlam, and this
Here-
is
here-
before.
here-
Listen,
here are my
shut up.
reasons.
It's before
Okay.
Punk was even confirmed for the main event, or not even main event, but you know what I mean. Before he's
He
even
wasn't confirmed
for a
Gunther.
match. I said, Parker, if this dude's legit injured, how is he gonna go down to the ring? Cash is like, oh, Braun and Bronson are gonna attack the champion, and then he's gonna walk down and pin him. Like, you know how dumb
At
that'll be.
SummerSlam.
You know how
At
dumb
SummerSlam.
that'll be.
Okay, shut up. Let me give out my reasons. One, there's this article. Seth is injured.
Yeah, I
But
know.
he didn't get injured on that spot at Saturday Night's main event. They did that to make the spot. That's what the article
Yeah,
said.
I saw that too. But like, did you see the
Who?
video I sent you where he's in a knee brace and on crutches?
Yeah, on crutches with his daughter.
Yeah, Triple H said word for word, it's not looking good. Like,
Listen, one. I know this is like a different injury, so it's kind of hard to. Like,
Parker, his entire knee was
Crap.
too. Listen. This is my thing. When you say, "Oh, it was a different injury that got brought up into a fake like a screen injury," you know what I'm talking about? How you said, "Oh, it was before," then they did this. He had a match on Monday, so either he got injured there, or miraculously he did something in between those dates. So I don't know what it was, obviously. But my only thing is that he literally said, word for word, the knee was too swollen to be looked at. It's going to take 2 weeks. So if it was a previous injury, still that swollen?
hear me out, okay? SummerSlam main event of one of the nights. I'm hoping.
Well, let me put this out there. I'm not hoping Seth's injured at all. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm glad he's injured. Bro, your head looks huge like that.
Clear your stomach. So basically, so this was gonna happen. Main event. I think it's gonna be night 2.
Night
If-
1,
what-
probably. Night 2's gonna be
But if
Cody
what I'm
Cena.
thinking happens, then it would be night 2.
Maybe.
So
All I'm saying
Punk
is
and
that
Gunther
if
are
Cody
gonna have
Cena
a-
sucks again,
Shut up, you're
I'm
fat,
never
you're fat, you're
watching
fat.
WWE again. That's a lie. But
I really hope Travis Scott comes out, dude.
oh my
I
God,
want him.
I'll smash everything in sight. Like, no, I'm being so serious. If Travis Scott comes out, What will I do? I literally like.
Bitch.
I don't even know. All right, go ahead. Talk about your thing. Your hypothesis.
So say main event night 2, Gunther versus Punk. They have a phenomenal match, and Punk wins. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's cheering. Punk's finally happy. He's gonna be all tired. Obviously, he just had a match with one of the greatest wrestlers in WWE currently. I would say one of the greatest technical. I'd say the greatest technical wrestler currently.
Yeah,
That's
but he's
just my opinion.
overrated. No, I'm not. I'm not trying to start a
You're
fight.
overrated.
Listen,
Sorry.
listen. He's overrated, but he's great.
Okay. Well, Punk wins, right? And then you hear this alarm go out like the. And
The
then
Bronson and Braun combined theme.
what I think's gonna happen, I think
You
I
good? Why are you
said-
stuttering so much?
I don't know. So I think Braun and Bronson are gonna come out. They're just gonna murder Punk. Punk's not gonna be able to fight back.
Well, yeah.
I don't think
when
anybody's
you got a
gonna come out
Samoan, or is he Samoan? I don't even know. He's
Bronson.
not Samoan. He's
He's
like
Australian.
yeah, Samoan. I don't. No, he's
Yeah,
got like
Samoan.
tribal tattoos though. I thought.
Like he's Australian. Anyway, so he's gonna be
He
they're gonna be
is.
so he's gonna get a few spears, a few tsunamis. I think Seth's gonna walk down. He could be walking down on crutches, but Seth is that cocky heel character.
You know, it'd be kind of funny. What if he's in like a
who had-
wheelchair being wheeled down by Paul Heyman? That'd be hilarious.
But no, he's just kind of sitting there. But like
One second, part.
Seth's that cocky heel who has to have all of his goons do his things. Goon, how you get it? Sorry. So just gonna have all of his goons do all of his work,
Whoa.
and then he's gonna walk down. And he's gonna walk down. Say this is Punk's body. He's gonna go like this. 1, 2, 3. That's a pin. As long as his shoulders are pinned to the mat, he's gonna cash it in, then pin him, become the new world heavyweight champion.
Okay, but what if then Punk kicks out, grabs a leg, breaks it in half?
You think Punk's gonna kick out
Yeah.
after a few spears, few tsunamis, and after a grueling match? With
But
the
like,
best
bro, you cannot be a man who is as fast as Usain Bolt and a Samoan man the size of me and Parker combined.
What?
Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker would murder somebody. But
That's why they're gonna murder Punk, and then Seth's gonna cash in.
or bro, but people are saying, what if they swerve us and then they go to Cody and Cena? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't see Seth doing that personally.
Well, in the main event of Raw, we had a #1 contendership gauntlet match. We had Penta, LA Knight, Jey Uso, Braun Breaker, and CM Punk. Braun Breaker eliminated everybody until the end with help from Bronson Reed, because we had the help from main event Jey Uso, and the original Tribal Chief won, Roman Reigns. And Punk ended up getting the win. So at SummerSlam, it'll be Punk versus Gunther. I think that's like a good. I feel like that's gonna be decent. Don't forget SummerSlam. We got Jelly Roll versus Randy Orton, or no, Jelly Roll and Randy Orton versus Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre. I saw Drew tweeted it was Gunther versus Punk at SummerSlam, and it's 2 toilets. What are
You said this last podcast, by the way.
I know, but it's still funny. But yeah, he got yelled at for fighting Jelly Roll. But yeah. So main things here: Lyra versus Becky set for SummerSlam. Punk versus Gunther set for SummerSlam. Roman Reigns returns, potentially a tag match with Jay against Braun and Bronson at SummerSlam.
Braun and Bronson win. Hot take.
Rollins is injured but keeps the briefcase. And Nikki Bella is seemingly actually back.
And who else might be back?
Cameron.
Never mind.
Cameron might come back tonight. It's rumored. She used to be. What?
She's not.
She was rumored because she was in a tag team with frickin'
The Bellas?
No, with Naomi. But I'm pretty sure isn't. Oh no, my mic's doing the thing again.
Isn't what?
Isn't this Alicia Fox or no? I thought this was... No, this ain't Alicia Fox.
Podcast has already been like 30 minutes, so I think we move on to
This kid.
Or no,
Bro, my cousin's here while I'm recording. Wait.
Uh-oh. All right, we're going to cut this out of the video.
My cousin's here.
Are you still going to be able to record?
Yeah, it'll take like 10 seconds.
Are you going to be able to play
Here,
after?
1 second. I'll pause recording for a second. All right, we're back. Talking about Dynamite. Show opened with Hangman, and he's the new champion. The crowd started chanting, "You deserve it! You deserve it!" He said, "No, I don't. I don't deserve it." And he was like, "You guys deserve it. This was locked away for a year." Which is true. It was a nice little touch. I don't know if you noticed, but Bryan Danielson's side plates were still on the title at all in. So
I didn't notice that.
but yeah, he was just thanking us. I'm pretty sure he thanked AEW as a company. But yeah, that's basically what the entire promo was. He thanked all his people who helped him. So he thanked Swerve, Ospreay, Jay White, OC, all those people. Yeah. We then had the Proto Star, Kyle Fletcher, versus Mascara Dorada. Fletcher wins by pinfall after a brainbuster. Solid match, very fast pace. Some nasty moves. You know you're going to get into it winning with Kyle Fletcher. Bro. Then we had an 8-man all-star tag match. Don Callis family and the Young Bucks versus Bandito, Brody King, and Jet Speed. I'm not sure if you saw this, but they are no longer Matthew and Nicholas. They are Matt and Nick, the Jacksons. That's their name. Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young
Matt
Bucks.
and Nick Trigger.
No,
because they can't do EVP
it's
trigger
the
anymore?
BTE trigger.
I wasn't. Why?
Because being the elite, that's what it was called before they were EVPs. Like that was their whole gimmick.
I love how they didn't have what was it, pyro?
It was like their
They didn't have pyro.
Their
and they went
jumbotrons
to
were
EVP.
like EVP, but it was scratched out. And then it was
And then
them
they
getting
also
beat.
went for the EVP trigger, but when they said EVP, like they were kind of like,
we're not EVPs anymore. We can't say that. Callis family and Bucks put a sleeper hold on Bandito, and they pick up the win. Tekla wins $100,000 fatal 4-way between Queen Aminata, Chris.
did she actually get $100,000?
I don't know. Chris Statlander, Willow Nightingale, and herself.
Didn't they do one for like 1,000,000 pesos?
Yeah, which is like $300K. The reason Tekla won is because Julia Hart and Sky Blue have included her into their own faction now. We do not know what it's called, but it's them three. So yeah, she's actually signed now so there was a thing where she left New Japan, or not New Japan. It was Joshi. Actually, I don't even
The winner of the Fatal 4-Way will receive
Stardom.
$100,000.
Well, yeah. But
Anti-ice fundraiser. Not to get political. I apologize.
but she, what was I gonna say? Something. Oh, she left Stardom, but the storyline was that she got banned or fired or something, or suspended. And then she went to AEW, but she was on a 45-day suspension, so she just got signed on Wednesday. We then had Okada versus a jobber. Okada wins with the Rainmaker. But we are going to get Okada versus Swerve. So that's going to be cool. He called out Swerve. He's like, "You hurt my friends." I'm not going to say it because I'm a good person. But then Swerve was like, "I don't care what you say." But basically, we're going to get Swerve versus Okada at some point, which I'm excited for. That'll be good. In the main event, we had Hangman, Mark Briscoe, and Powerhouse Hobbs versus the Death Riders. They won off of a jackknife pin. Darby Allin appeared in the rafters giving a distraction on Mox, which allowed them to roll him up. Yeah, Hangman looked good in this match. Everybody looked good in this match. But final thoughts. Nothing much. Decent episode. Hangman's promo was nice. First title defense, or not title defense, but his first match was good. EVPs are now Swerve and Ospreay. Ospreay is taking time. I believe he's injured. Thekla wins $100,000, and Okada versus Swerve is starting up. Parker, what are you doing? What do you?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh! I think the next time that you look like you look like somebody from art. You look like somebody from my school.
The Boogeyman?
No, I'm gonna text it to you because I don't want I don't want to say it on here.
I think I might know. I think I
Don't
have
do
an
that
idea.
ever again because this is who you look like. Yeah,
I gotta put. I didn't even look. I gotta put it in my passcode because my Face ID is broken.
it's pretty bad. Yeah, let's not do that again.
Oh my god, you're as big as him. Sorry.
Now we're gonna go over to the final segment of the episode, Friday Night SmackDown. From what would that be? Do the math. Carry the 18th. So, just in summary, show opens with a car accident. Tongaloa is bleeding from his eye, kind of looking like Parker after I stomped on his forehead.
The driving.
So we don't know who did it. They take Jacob Fatu into questioning. He's found innocent. They arrest Solo instead. Pretty dumb storyline going on. These always kind of suck, no offense. But, yeah. We had Charlotte Flair versus Raquel. Flair wins via roll-up with help from Alexa. It will be Flair and Alexa Bliss versus Raquel and Roxanne at SummerSlam. Or it could be Lyra and Bayley if they win tonight. We had Damian Priest versus Carmelo Hayes, which ends in disqualification after Aleister Black attacks Priest.
Heel turn, I think.
He heel turned like a week ago.
Oh yeah, because he had the thing
Backstage,
that.
he kicked him
Well, the
right
thing
in
is,
the
I wouldn't
face.
really think. Okay, in my opinion, I don't really think that's a heel turn, because I mean, I get how people
I
conceded
mean,
that.
like, right
but
now he's just kind of a tweener. He hasn't been on the mic. He hasn't really said
Yeah.
anything. He's just kind of, like, in between, like I
I
said.
kind of how he was like, but he was like pissed off, which understood. Like, if Cody's pissed off, if somebody puts their hands on Cody backstage, he's gonna beat the crap out of him. I know Priest didn't put Alistair's.
All I
Check
gotta
their
say,
roster,
though,
see what he's officially
all I gotta
listed
say
as.
is he looks freaking, like,
He's jacked.
bro, when he was big, like, if you look up Tommy End,
Yeah.
right? Look up Tommy End. He
Invincible?
was way more beefy.
I'm looking it up now.
He's like, bro, he was, like, look at his Dynamite debut. He was big.
Tommy End?
Yeah, look at Tommy and AEW. He was big.
Is his actual name Tommy End?
I don't think so. That's like his
It's
independent
Tom
name.
Budgeton.
All right.
Wow,
well,
he was big.
yeah,
he has a
he
bigger
was jacked.
beard. It's a bigger beard.
But yeah. So we're gonna get that obviously. Priest and Malachi or Alistair. I still call him Malachi all the time.
Sorry.
So yeah, like I said earlier, Solo gets arrested, but before he gets arrested, Adam Pearce announces that at SummerSlam it'll be Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu for the U.S. title, and I hate it because these matches suck in WWE in a steel cage. We all know how this is gonna go. We all know it. They're gonna have probably a bad match, to be honest. And then Solo's gonna get ready to lose. Jacob's gonna open the door, and then MFT, the whole bloodline thing, is gonna rush Jacob. He's gonna get attacked, and then they're gonna let Solo escape. It's gonna suck. We all know this. I hate.
Jacob's gonna jump off the top of the cage.
I hate the fact that you can escape in a steel cage match. I completely agree with Jesse Ventura.
Yeah.
It ruins it so much.
The only worst thing about a steel cage is that you can get disqualified. Apparently, oh, that's Hell in a Cell.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
Whatever.
That match was so awful when they DQ'd Seth Rollins. Like, well, what?
No, the DQ Bray. I thought.
No, it was Seth. Seth put a bunch of chairs on top of him. Then he hit him with a sledgehammer. They're like, no, you can't do that.
Have you seen the clip of it was Mick Foley? I'm pretty sure it was an indie show. He was like, "Toss me your chair," and everybody was just tossing chairs into the ring. That was like when I first got into wrestling. Like when I was first talking to my uncle's like, "Before you start watching the normal show, let me show you some like extreme moments." And that was the first clip. That's like one of the first like extreme moments I've ever saw. And then when I saw AEW, I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, like I'll say this till the day I die. If you want a good storyline, go to WWE. If you want to watch
If you want a good
people
match.
murder each other in the ring, go to AEW.
Yeah.
Like right now I'm way more an AEW fan than WWE just because God that SNME was awful. But yeah. Maybe SummerSlam will fix it. I don't know. We had Stephanie Vecchia beat Alba Fire in like 5 seconds, which people were not happy with. Then in the mid event, Andrade and Rey Fenix qualify for #1 contendership for the tag titles, which they will face. This is why it's 6. But Parker, it's not at SummerSlam. I just don't understand it. I thought we learned from the last time. You know, WrestleMania, you had the New Day versus the War Raiders in a stinker. But then the next week on SmackDown, you had a 5-star classic TLC match with SmackDown.
5-star, 4-star in my
5
opinion,
stars.
but still, it was awesome.
At the end of the day, it was better than that War Raiders match. That's all that matters. But I don't know. It was dumb. They still won't do it. So it'll be the White Six versus Andrade and Rey Fenix next week, but now this week when filming. Good match, fun spots. I mean, dude, the names in this, you had Andrade and Rey Fenix versus DIY versus Fraxium versus MCMG. Like, you can't have a bad match with those groups.
You can't. That's the best tag team division in
It's
the world
so much
right now,
better.
currently, in my opinion.
Well, yeah,
Raw sucks ass.
AEW is literally just
Basically
the Hurt
just
Syndicate.
Jet Speed and Hurt Syndicate.
Yeah.
in my
And then
opinion. And the Jacksons.
Raw is literally nobody but the Judgment Day.
And the New Day, who's in a funeral
In
attire
mourning.
backstage every week.
NXT is literally nobody. Literally nobody. They just broke up Yoshiki and Briggs. Like, bro, what? That's literally Hank and Tank
Best
are the
tag
only
team in the
people.
world.
And then you go to AEW, it's like we said, just Jet Speed and Hurt Syndicate. They need some help. Main event of the entire show though was a contract signing between Cody Rhodes and John Cena. Cena comes out. He's like, "I'm very sorry to do this on short notice. I cannot wrestle at SummerSlam. Sorry to let you down. I have to film a movie. We all know it's very important. My body is not 100%. I got to go film." And then you just see Cody get so angry, and people are like, "Oh, you can see the moment they switched." No, Cena's being a coward, and Cody's fed up with him being a coward, so he wants to beat the crap out of him.
Dude, Travis Scott, please come out doing this, dude. No, I will do anything.
Parker uses WWE as a form of rage bait for the IWC.
Dude, no, I'm okay. I love seeing the IWC pissed off, and I know that sounds like I'm being a dick, but like, bro, if you get mad,
people deserve it half the time.
half the time, like, okay,
The most random takes will come out.
okay, I just want to, okay, I'm not gonna say I agree or disagree, but I'm just gonna bring up this point. We all know BDE, and we all know Small Effort.
Oh my god, yeah.
They made it. If you know the Hear Me Out cake trend, you just put pictures of people you would date. Maybe more than date, but yeah, we get it. So at first they were just doing like weird stuff. Like they put Brandon on there. They put like a chicken. Then they put what's that old lady? What's her name?
Freaking like Medusa or something.
I don't know. So some older lady, and then they put Tessa Blanchard. Them both being people of color, they thought it was funny, which I thought it was funny too, but not in like the racial way.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
And then-
comedy.
So I saw the video. I think Jonas sent it to me, or I sent it to Jonas, one of the
I sent it
two,
to
and we
you.
thought it was funny.
It's karma.
And then
That's who it
an
was.
hour later, oh yeah, we saw Karma, and there was some like old white chick. And then,
It
sorry,
was Mae Young.
should word that better. But I saw some tweet of somebody, some like
both did.
Tiffany Stratton stan. Yeah, because they said in sarcastic in a sarcastic way. Yes, it's fun to be racist, sexist, and ageist.
Misogynistic or something.
You sound like that. Are you fucking kidding me?
I replied to it with SAWFT. Soft.
Come on, take a joke. We get it. We get it. You're a guy, you have no sex life, and you can't do anything but complain on Twitter. Like, oh my god, stop being gooner for Tiffany. Sorry,
Oh my
Jonas, no
God.
hate.
What? That's not no. This kid. But yeah, it was Parker was like, I don't even remember what Parker said. Parker was like, just shut up.
I would not care if I get canceled on Twitter. If I want to make a statement that's true, that I believe in,
Yeah,
I don't care. Cancel
This
me.
kid is
chop
not.
my
This
head
kid is
off.
a keyboard warrior, but like, I don't even care.
But I'm
It's
not
funny.
like, yeah. It's like I'm not like one of those keyboard warriors that like hates on everything. I'm one of the keyboard warriors that hates on somebody
if
that
he
hates
sees
on everything.
something and he doesn't agree with it, he just talks about it. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's so funny to be ageist, fat phobic, and misogynistic.
Fat phobic, yeah.
Jaren, I love you, but Jaren is a big dude. You can't
He's been losing weight. To be fair, he has been losing weight.
like. If I call Parker fat, we all know it's a joke.
Yeah,
Parker
I mean,
calls
we
me fat.
are, but like, it's like a.
Like, just calm down, yo. But
I'm
like,
trying to find my reply.
There was an icy title on that cake, and they thought it was serious. I guess it was pretty fun. But other than that,
Oh, you want to hear my reply?
all right, wait. Can we just finish the episode, please?
Can I say my reply though? So I replied to it. I said, yes, because somebody can take a joke, soften the F up. I've said this so many times. It's effing wrestling. It's meant to make you be entertained. People are going to create videos about it. If they offend you, just block them. Don't be a bitch about it.
You had a
Oh, they
valid.
put Nikki Cross, too. With the mask.
I mean, it's a valid comment. It is literally world wrestling entertainment.
I'm just dying watching this because he put Tessa fucking.
So funny. But like I said, talking about actual stuff again, Parker, can we please put the phone down?
Put the IC tag on it.
Cody gets mad, attacks Cena, puts him through the table. While holding the contract, he goes and hits a frog splash. Pretty awful one, but it's alright. And then he goes, John, you should have read the fine print. How could he have done that if you knocked him out? Just saying.
He forged your signature. That's illegal. Ban him.
Yeah, he takes John's somewhat lifeless body, grabs his hand, puts a Sharpie in it, signs it, and closes it. And he goes, "'Cause it's a street fight." So, yeah, street fight at SummerSlam, which is just gonna make it so Rock can come out.
I want to say the meme of Cody jumping off, just like dead straight body off the top of
Dumb,
so
bro.
funny. It's so funny because he didn't even do a type of splash. He kind of just off the top rope, like swan dived.
But yeah, that's the episode. Parker, you know what we gotta do. Who is your wrestler of the week? Cannot be Hangman. It was him last week.
Yes, sir. Ooh, I always have hard times when there's not like a big moment. Like last week, there was a big moment with Hangman winning, you know. That was obvious.
I can give you a hint on who I would pick.
Yeah, no. Oh, Roman. I might have given to him like 5 other times.
It's a Braun. Bro, Braun run through 4 people and then got slammed at the last second.
Pause. But yeah, shout out to Roman.
All right. That's it for the podcast. See you next week. I don't think is predictions next week. I don't know. We'll find out when we get there. It's the 2nd, so it's like 2
next week. Yep, predictions are next week. Yep.
Okay. So we'll do predictions next week for the BTR title.
I want to record on like a Tuesday. or Wednesday, just in case there's a few like another match announced
Yeah,
on
we
Monday.
might. I don't know. It's 8
There's
matches
not a lot of
already.
There's not a lot, but
But
that's
then
not a
again,
lot. I think they're gonna have
well,
like
yeah,
2
because
more.
it's 2 nights, so.
But they're not gonna have
Yes.
like 7 or 6 each night, because that's like 6 or 7, because that's like Mania status.
Yeah. But that's it for the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, don't say it a lot, but we're like almost a year into this. So if you guys enjoy the content, please subscribe. I don't know, be funny, be cool. I don't know. I mean, like we want to branch out our content, but we're kind of struggling to think of ideas. So, if you got any ideas, put them in the comments.
Have
Parker,
Jaden make some quizzes.
he probably won't want to. He's got a job. But yeah, I mean, we're doing 2K videos hopefully soon again. We stopped doing them for a little bit because Parker was internet dying. But yeah, let us know what you want to see. That being said, we will see you in the next one. Bye.